Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, April is when Montgomery County gets down to earth. Plus, we'll show you how teddy bears are bringing happiness to children facing heartache. And later, a controversial rule gets changed for student athletes about what they wear on their heads. But first, Maryland's 2017 legislative session is now history. It ended on April 10th at midnight. Montgomery County is getting a financial boost. State aid directed to the county will increase by $28 million for a grand total of $782 million. The county's public education system will reap the benefits of most of those funds. The county also fared well in the state's capital budget this year. The state funding will be used for new health facilities, recreation centers, parks, and the arts, to name a few. The total amount for funding comes to almost $195 million. Joining me now to discuss a few more of the issues that will affect county residents is Delegate Al Carr. Thank you for being here, and tell me, how did the county do overall in this last session?
Well, the county did well. I think the delegation did a great job of presenting our case that we are the largest school system in the state of the 24 jurisdictions, and we're growing by leaps and bounds. So we have a lot of needs on the capital side, and we did well.
All right, that's always good to hear. Now, the WSSC water and sewer rates, there was a recent increase, but there may be some other changes coming down the pike.
That's right. There'll be some big changes coming down the pike. WSSC is going to be totally reinventing their water and sewer rate structure. And of course, there are municipal water and sewer utility that serves most of Montgomery and Prince George's County, about 2 million people. There was a ruling from the Maryland Public Service Commission that their rate structure was not reasonable. So they've been ahead of the curve. They had already been working on redoing their rate structure. So there'll be opportunities for the public to weigh in, but this is something that is going to affect people, and people should pay attention to.
Okay, so another issue that you're very passionate about, and that's school bus safety and cameras. Are there going to be harsher fines for those who pass illegally the school buses on the streets?
Yes, I have 3 kids that are in Montgomery County Public Schools. They all ride a bus to school, and it's very alarming the number of people who drive around to stop school buses. So the General Assembly did take action. A couple of things that we did. Number one, we did up the penalties in Montgomery County for when you get caught by a camera, and we also closed a loophole in that if you were driving a rental car past a school bus, the ticket was torn up, and we took care of that as well.
Now, the Affordable Care Act, are there any changes that will affect us here in Montgomery County?
Yes, I think the message to Montgomery County residents is that we are going to keep you safe, we're going to protect your health care. So we did take a couple actions in that regard. We empowered the Maryland Attorney General, gave him some new powers to sue the federal government if they're messing with our health care, and we also formed a commission that's going to keep on top of this issue so that we'll be prepared to act in case something happens at the federal level that we need to respond to at the state level.
Well, thank you, Delegate Carr, for being here and for all of your insight. Now, the next legislative session will begin in January 2018. Security is now being beefed up at the council office building in Rockville. Visitors will soon have to pass through a security checkpoint in order to enter the building. MyMC Media's Sonia Burke explains why it's happening now.
All in favor, please raise your hand.
It's unanimous. The Montgomery County Council has approved a special appropriation request of $302,000 to increase security at the council office building at 100 Maryland Avenue in downtown Rockville.
The council is funding 2 screening stations at the first floor auditorium entrance near the garage and the second floor cafeteria entrance.
That means visitors to the building will soon have to pass through a security checkpoint before entering the building.
We're living in dangerous times, and the council has come to the conclusion that we don't want to expose the public to potential risks. So many government office buildings have metal detectors and that sort of thing, and so we're moving in that direction.
Well, unfortunately, as we continue to see rise in threats that are happening not just at our schools but our public buildings, and one of the things that we want to ensure, especially when it comes to our staff but also the greater public that comes in and out of this building, that assumes that there's a certain amount of security that's here, that we want to meet that threshold. And so that's the reason why we're stepping up and making sure that we're truly meeting the needs of where we should have been, quite frankly, a long time ago.
The security checkpoints are expected to be up and running later this spring. And what can visitors to this building expect?
They can expect to have to go through a metal detector, much like they have to do at the airport, although they won't have to take off their belts or their shoes. For a large hearing, there could be lines, and so we're going to advise people for a large public hearing to arrive early.
Residents may have already noticed an added police presence at county council meetings.
In this room, about a month ago, we started having 2 uniformed policemen here at every council meeting and every council public hearing. And when the council meets in the public, out in the field, at town hall meetings, they also have a uniformed policeman there as well.
In Rockville, I'm Sonia Burke for County Report This Week.
Earth Day is officially April 22nd, but here in Montgomery County, we celebrate it for the entire month. During Earth Month, there are several ways for you to volunteer. One way is to help spruce up our parks and streams. This week on the county's Spanish language radio show, residents were encouraged to lend a helping hand to help keep our environment clean and green.
So, for instance, the County Council and the County Executive is issuing the Earth Day Proclamation on April 18th, and we will be participating in that. This week in particular is Transportation Week, and you might not think, what does transportation and the environment have in common? Well, if you minimize use of your own private vehicles, if you use hybrid vehicles, if you use electric vehicles, all that reduces the effect on the environment.
To find out all the ways you can volunteer during Earth Month, visit montgomeryserves.org. Well, here's a way that you can ride the bus and help feed hungry families at the same time. It's Ride On's Give and Ride Community Service Program. The annual program takes place on April 23rd through April 29th. Ride On passengers get a free trip by donating canned, non-perishable food items right on the bus. During the week, food collection bags will be placed near the fare boxes on all Ride On buses. All donations go to the Manna Food Center and area families. For more information, visit the website on your screen. Coming up on County Report this week, hundreds of stuffed animals are donated to help comfort kids. And you're invited why you should attend the Montgomery Serves Awards. Stay with us. County Report This Week will be right back.
Be part of the 5th annual Day in the Life of Montgomery County on April 20th. Connect with hundreds of others by posting pictures and videos. Here's how. Email photos or videos to pics@mymcmedia.org or share them on social media using @mymcmedia #DITL. Then visit mymcmedia.org and like our social media pages to see what your friends and neighbors have shared. This year, make it your day in the life of Montgomery County. Be part of the fun on April 20th.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get to MC and we'll get you going.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Hundreds of teddy bears have recently been donated to bring comfort for children impacted by domestic violence. Susan Kennedy explains how this kind gesture is helping these young victims to cope during a crisis.
A teddy bear can bring out the best in anyone.
Oh, I love this bear.
And there were smiles everywhere at the Family Justice Center in Rockville when more than 300 of the furry friends were dropped off by staff from the Barty Ranch. They encouraged the more than 2,500 children in their programs to donate to this worthy cause.
And we reached out to them in January and explained what the Family Justice Center does and how that there are children who, need a little bit of extra love during certain times in their journeys, and asked the kids to participate, and this is what happens.
The Family Justice Center is a collaboration of public and private county agencies that provide services to families impacted by domestic violence. The stuffed animals are given to the children of those families for comfort.
It smells like marshmallows. It's a marshmallow poodle. And so through our great partnership with groups like Barty and a lot of other community organizations, we're able to do these teddy bear drives and these stuffed animal drives and these toy drives so that when children come into the center, they're never here for a good reason. They're here because something really bad is going on at home. And so we're able to give them something that they can leave with.
Kind of like the snake. You don't see a lot of snake stuffed animals.
That'll put a smile on their face and kind of give them a little bit of a happy memory to take with them when they leave here, hopefully to a much safer environment.
Montgomery County does this right. And when someone has a problem, they come to this building, and all the services are right here in this building. Here someone has gone through a horrible moment, and this way, at least, as bad as the moment was, at least there's a beginning to get to an end of that moment.
And in a world where life can seem complicated, a furry friend is a comforting, dependable hunk of sanity. In Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
The Davis Library now has a refreshing new look. After 9 months of being closed to be refreshed, it's now reopened for business. A ribbon-cutting ceremony recently marked the occasion. The new look was long overdue. So, under the Library Refurbishment Level of Effort Initiative, it finally happened. The price tag was about $1.4 million. Now, when you visit, you'll notice some definite changes. There is a new circulation desk, carpet, furniture upgrades, a cafe seating area, and a small meeting room on the lower level.
You've heard a little bit about the Refresh projects and how we've been able to uniquely find ways in which to deliver projects without officially closing the libraries, without having the communities wait for sometimes decades before you can get things built. But to deliver library projects in a timely fashion, an efficient fashion, and to deliver them in a way in which we can provide the services as we continue to move forward.
The Davis Library is located at 6400 Democracy Boulevard in Bethesda. For more information, visit montgomerycountymd.gov/library. The annual Montgomery Serves Awards will again spotlight incredible volunteers. This free event has been taking place for 6 years. This year, it returns to Imagination Stage in Bethesda. That's where County Executive Ike Leggett will honor top volunteers for their community service. Kimberly Hodges from the Volunteer Center joins us to tell us more about how we can take part in this upcoming celebration. Kimberly, thank you for joining us, and tell us more about why we should be there.
Sure, it is going to be an awesome day of honoring special people who are dedicated to service. And I'm quoting the county executive when he said, the reason why Montgomery County is such a very special place to live is because of those who are dedicated to volunteerism and dedicated to service. And this is a wonderful way for people to come out and take part and honor those who are dedicated to service.
Absolutely right. Thank you so much. This will be a fun event. For more information or to learn about the 9 recipients, visit montgomeryserves.org or call 240-777-2600. A controversial rule has officially been changed for student athletes. It had required that they provide special documents to wear head coverings during sporting events. The Maryland Public Secondary Athletic Association changed that rule. It comes after referees refused to let a student at Watkins Mill High School play with her basketball team in a regional game. She was not allowed to play because of her head covering called a hijab. The student says she's happy that her experience helped to shine a light on an important issue.
I was shocked. I was surprised. It's 2017. I was devastated that things like this still exist, and that, when I take a rule such as this, that I have to have a state letter saying I can play with my scarf. I thought it was, absurd, and I was just devastated. Very humbled, and, I guess you could say happy that people who I don't even know that much or people I've talked to in the past have come out and stepped and said that they're proud of me and they support me, and it's just, really humbling to know that people care about me. People I don't even know across the world care about this issue and, want it to be changed just like I do. Usually, if you stay quiet on something, it's just get your story out there because you never know who it could affect. I never knew it'd go this globally. So, just raise your voice and let it be heard. I was kind of shying away from sports in general. I just never thought, I'd be good enough or whatnot. So I said, you know what? I want to be active. I want to get into a sport. So I said, basketball, why not? People have been telling me I should do basketball for years now. So I said, okay, try out. So I went out and now I'm on the team, varsity for the first time. So that's my story.
Coming up on County Report this week, college students from around the state are solving cyber problems for prizes. And later, who says spelling bees are just for kids? We take you to a spell off for grown-ups. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Mark your calendars. The Montgomery County Green Fest is coming up and you don't want to miss it. Green Fest promises to be a fun-filled day of entertainment, community, and learning. Enjoy live music and fun and games for kids. Learn how to green your home and neighborhood. Watch the latest environmental short films. Attend a DIY workshop and explore exhibitor booths. Green Fest has activities for all ages and interests. Make sure you stop by and explore your path to a greener life.
If you build or renovate your home with accessible features, Montgomery County has a property tax credit to help you with the cost. Come to the Design for Life Showcase and meet building professionals displaying examples of beautiful homes with accessible features. The Design for Life Showcase is on May 13th and will be held at the Silver Spring Civic Building from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Admission is free. For more information, call 311 or go to designforlifemc.org. Design for Life is for all ages and all stages.
Welcome back to County Report this week. I'm Anquanette Crosby. The city of Rockville is taking a closer look at the Research Boulevard corridor. They recently brought in a panel of experts to help refine its vision for the future. Kathy Dantzler has more.
A panel of experts from the Urban Land Institute came to Rockville to talk about the Research Boulevard corridor and its place in the Rockville 2040 update to the city's master plan. The Urban Land Institute Technical Assistance Panel consisted of experts in real estate, planning, architecture, urban design, transportation, and other related fields. They discussed ways to reinvigorate Research Boulevard.
It's been envisioned as a place where people can work, where businesses can be. It generates tax revenues for the city of Rockville. What's important about it is that we're now looking at it as part of the overall Rockville 2040 update to the citywide master plan.
Businesses and other employers have been along the corridor since 1960, but over time, the area has seen an increase in empty space.
And this part of the city sometimes isn't thought about that much by the residents of the city, but it's very important in terms of the tax revenues that it generates for the city. It helps us pay for our parks and for our facilities and for our police force. And so we want to make sure that our tax base is strong so that we can enjoy the amenities that we enjoy as residents of Rockville.
Rockville's Planning Commission, Mayor and Council, and staff, and even you, the public, will have a chance to review the panel's recommendations. Rockville 11 will be monitoring the progress and will keep you updated on the next steps. For County Report this week, I'm Kathy Dantzler.
Thousands of cybersecurity jobs go unfilled each month in this region. To change that, a group of Maryland community colleges have banded together to create a workforce for those positions. Here's more about the unique program and the competition that's preparing students for cyber careers.
MC's Germantown campus played host to the first ever Maryland Community College Cyber Competition.
We have 10 of the 16 community colleges here, all participating in a capture the flag type cybersecurity challenge.
Teams of 3 were provided with problems or situations to solve, earning points for each solution.
Competitions are a great way for students to practically apply what they've learned in the classroom to real-world situations, and it's a primary way that they can demonstrate that experience to employers when they're seeking jobs.
They get hands-on experience doing the type of work that we're doing day to day.
And these students really seem to enjoy the challenge.
This was actually my first
major Capture the Flag event, so it was very interesting to see how it works.
And definitely learned some new things, learned some new tools that I can use later, and it was a lot of fun.
And to network with a lot of people that have a passion in cybersecurity, it's really good.
The majority of contestants we talked to want to continue on to a four-year school like University of Maryland University College, who provided funding for the day's prizes and hope ultimately to appeal to students with a special scholarship.
That allows anyone who graduates with an associate's degree from any community college in Maryland to pay that tuition rate at UMUC.
Parsons is here today because we like to do these types of events. We do this for ourselves for fun. We do this for outreach, so that is why we are here today, helping put on this statewide competition.
After several hours of intense problem solving, the competition came down to the final seconds.
It was really exciting. We came out with like the last 8 seconds and got another problem done, pulled out the win. So this is our first competition, so yeah, this was really unexpected.
For County Report This Week, this is Francine Wyron at Montgomery College's Germantown campus.
Science Day in Rockville returns with a bang. The 28th annual event is sponsored by the Rockville Science Center. It will showcase rockets, robotics, and more. What's so cool about Science Day is the hands-on experience. You can check out a ton of exhibits featuring animals, astronomy, biology, chemistry, and the environment. Okay, did we mention the rockets and robotics? The event is free. It'll be held from noon to 5 p.m. on Sunday, April 23rd. It all takes place at Montgomery College's Rockville campus. To learn more, visit rockvillesciencecenter.org. Coming up next on County Report This Week, there's a new place for your pet pooch to play in Tacoma Park. And we meet our pets of the week. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Springtime is a time for giving. When you donate a can of food, you can ride free on any ride-on bus during our Give and Ride food drive. So open your heart and see how far a gift of food can go.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going.
Recycle more now.
Hey, mister, down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus. I'm placing you in timeout, and this timeout means big fines, plus you really could have hurt somebody. That's why school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe, so respect the bus.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Anquinette Crosby. An adult spelling bee was recently held in Silver Spring. MyMC Media's Mitty Hicks has more about how this event supports county residents who are learning English.
Dozens of residents gathered at Montgomery College, Tacoma Park, Silver Spring campus to see who would take the Queen Bee Trophy for spelling.
So, I think you're ready. Let's get this spelling bee started.
And for the second year in a row, Team Social and Scientific Systems is the winner of the competition sponsored by the Montgomery Coalition for Adult English Literacy.
It's a great feeling and we feel very lucky.
And the pressure was on because everyone was trying to unseat the champions.
Mikkel works to provide English language services across Montgomery County. This adult spelling bee is not only an annual fundraiser for the organization, but to raise community awareness on an important issue.
We have a county of a little over 1 million people, yet a little over 100,000 of those folks, when they fill out their census forms, say that they're limited in their English proficiency. So we want to make sure that we are providing more and more classes to meet that need.
So why a spelling bee? Organizers say it's a great way to highlight the difficulties with learning a new language.
An adult learner probably takes on average 7 years to become proficient in a new language. And so this is just a little fun way to show that this is a hard thing, but yet we want to support all of our community members to get the education that they need.
This year's judges included Board of Education member Shebra Evans, Gaithersburg Germantown Chamber of Commerce CEO Marilyn Baucombe, and City of Gaithersburg Mayor Judd Ashman.
There's a significant portion of the community that does not read or write well enough to be employable, and Mikhail serves that population. It's really important work.
It's worth doing for a cause that is this important. This county has more and more and more people who need English language literacy, and so it's an honor to be doing it for them.
The money raised for the Spelling Bee will support extending English language services throughout the county. In Silver Spring, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
After 5 years of wrangling, Tacoma Park now has a dog park. About 100 dogs and 200 people enjoyed the opening. The new park is a great way for dogs to exercise and socialize, and for their owners too.
5 years of effort, over 1,500 signatures from supporters of the dog park, many council meetings. A lot of work's gone into this.
Right, well, this was fantastic because it was a typical democratic process in Tacoma Park. It started out with some neighborhood people wanting something. They came to the city council member. We ignored them as long as we could, and then people kept coming back, and finally we were able to make all the arrangements with Montgomery County and get the park completed. And you can hear everybody's happy to be here today.
The most difficult part was the property belonged to the city, but the parking lot and access belonged to Park and Planning. So getting everybody together to get the permits and approval from Park and Planning to let us have an access to the park was the most difficult part.
Dogs that go to the dog park and socialize with other animals are much more behaved, and they have an outlet. It's very important that they can play and run and be active, and they tend to be much less destructive at home as well. So there are many benefits.
I've been waiting for this park to open because I just got a dog a few months ago, and she needs a lot more exercise than I've been able to give her, and I live walking distance from here. So this is going to change my dog's life and my life.
I think it's very convenient. It's nice to have a place so close where we can let our dog loose, because I've been stopped so many times by police officers for having my dog off the leash, so it's nice to know that he can play around here and I won't get in trouble for it.
We're very excited to have this open, and we've had about 100 dogs here today, and many more people, and they're thrilled. Everyone is really happy.
Now it's time to meet our pets of the week. Kathy Stanhope joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
As you can see, we have lots of red ear sliders right now. They're turtles, and they live a long time, and we have about 7 or 8 that need to go to homes. They do not need to be adopted together. You can adopt one at a time. They are not native to Maryland, so they cannot be released in this area. If you're looking for a nice amphibian for a pet, please consider one of our red ear sliders. They are lots of fun, and they are nice pets. They're interesting to watch. So give us a call at 240-773-5900 or visit the turtles on the web at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD. And remember, you can always look up more information about red ear sliders on the web and find out if a turtle would be a good pet for you.
With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. We leave you with some video images by Lauren Olson of the beautiful cherry blossoms in Bethesda's Kenwood community. Nicely done. I'm Anquinette Crosby. Thank you for watching.